Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
They'll go play action.
Lions, first down.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big...
And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's cut by Harrison. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down, play action. Down the field, Evans has it. And he He's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Braun starts with an option, right side. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, when I backed up Peyton Manning for a couple of years, he loved to know a team's tendencies. And then he wanted to bust them. And that's exactly what that play just did. Got some nice yardage, and it wouldn't be surprising to see that call used again in a similar spot.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing now, out of the shotgun. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Going now on 1st down. He finds Evans, left side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing it again here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. 3rd down run with Brooks. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
At the 48-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Big gain. Has them across the 40. He has room past the 25. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you can hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
Looking inside the red zone. Brought in right tee. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers push their lead to 18. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good. For our Lions, first down. A gain of 12.
Rolling off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Makes the catch. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They're going to try and throw it here. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. And so much for the pass, setting up the draw later in that drive, huh, partner?
Yeah, usually the draw, you need the element of surprise. The group defensively wasn't, and they hit that before it got started.
Looking to throw here. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, and then go to work after it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down on the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
now from the gun. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and goal, they're going to throw. In slant route, complete. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. He's going to throw it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. McMillan hauls it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He lofts it deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers have likely left up the win right there. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Panthers push their lead to 18. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Hardman with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Off play action, Goff. Wants it Ridley, but it's intercepted. And the Panthers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. So you know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
On first down, here comes Brooks. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Again, it's Brooks. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
19, Tiger, 19.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand.
Okay, ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Here we go. Huh.
Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still second down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. It's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field. And it's
Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Hardman with a return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
We go to the line. Sprint.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down.
He gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 8. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
I got him, baby. 180. What's that?
Goff on 3rd. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
180. Shell. 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 Shell, you won. What's that?
Throwing again, gets Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Brooks bats in out ahead from the pistol. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers looking like they'll start this season with a win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Hey, motion, go.
He takes off with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback who could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Panther 60. Ready?
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready?
We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Here we go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side could snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.